post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell.
Alright, we're here live as we're just entering the bottom of the third inning, actually, or top of the third. Rain delay caused some mistakes there as runner at first base for Exeter West Greenwich number 11, Becca Kilday, senior. It'll be Chaz Adams on play-by-play. I'll be analyst Tim Jean for today.
Madison Rathbun up to the plate.
We got Trisha Lozardo pitching right now. Had a little bit of an awkward start, allowed multiple walks, but in time she improved, but might be another sloppy start, you know, considering this is a fresh new game tied 2 apiece.
Yep, feels like a new game. That one in the dirt, throw down the second, not in time.
He definitely could have been operated a lot better, you know, a little bit more speedier, matter of fact. Now, Kilday at second base.
Pitch will miss low. Again, top of the third inning. Lozardo working on the mound, pitching to Rathbun. This is low again here as the batter will take their base. Runners on first and second. Nobody out in the top of the third inning to start this restart.
Now you got Samantha Gordon.
Lozardo's first pitch is in there for a called strike on Gordon. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. Quickly down 0-2. Nobody out in the inning for Exeter West Greenwich as Lozardo's pitch is a called strike 3 for the first out of the inning, and it'll bring up Bryn Sowerberry to the plate. Lozardo, first pitch strike, attacking the zone with runners on first and second.
Yeah, you know, it's going to look like another shaky start for Lozardo out here so far.
Swing and a miss and another 0-2 count. One away in the top of the third inning.
We're really finding our groove quickly compared to yesterday in the first inning. Already one strikeout. Trying to get another here.
Bounce in. Lizardo's 1-2. Will miss low. Count evens now, 2-2. 2-2 count on Sourberry at the plate. Strike called on the swing for the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lizardo, and it brings up the number 9 hitter.
And then a chip in.
Lizardo again with a first pitch strike. Attacking the zone following the walk. The 0-1 pitch is driven into the right center gap. It'll get to the fence. Rounding third and heading for home.
That's one
A
runner
run will
in.
score for the Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Knights take the lead on the RBI double to the fence.
Yeah, that was a really well placed hit, really well placed, at that center right field gap. Like you said, just opens up a nice easy point or a nice easy run.
Thank you.
For the Scarlet Knights. Caught me slipping there. Won't happen again.
Hope not. We got 2 outs here and a runner in and 2 runners in scoring position. As the lineup flips over and Ashley Lucier comes to the plate. Lucier's third at bat in as many innings. Just 3 runs so far, but it's been a lot of Scarlet Knight batters coming to the plate early in this one. Second mound visit before we've thrown a pitch since the double.
Yeah, it was definitely, talking a little bit about yesterday. Very shaky weather. Was it raining, was it not? And then found out it was raining pretty bad. Made some quick gaffes about, some airplane issue coming up. But obviously not. When you saw the color of the sky changing, that was a sign things were not going good. Maybe this might be the thing the Bolts need. A nice refresh, or at least for both teams actually, a nice refresh. Tied 2-2 now, 3-2. Advantage for the Scarlet Knights.
Umpires still in conversation with Cranston East coaches, likely discussing the play at second.
Could also be discussing your decision to watch Spider-Man 3 times in the span of under a month.
Under a week.
Or under a week, actually. I know you have that free ticket, but I know it's a really good movie. Would I watch it a second time? Maybe. A third time in the same week? Probably not, as he pulls out the dough.
Inning continues now with runners on second and third and 2 outs. Another opportunity for the Scarlet Knights to break this game open. And it's the leadoff hitter, Ashley Lucier, at the plate. Lizardo's pitch is a called strike. Oh, and 1. Lizardo again getting ahead early here. This one will miss low. Count 1-1. Count even at 1-1 on the Scarlet Knights shortstop as she swings at this one and dribbles it to third base. Fields and throws onto first. Offline, the runner will reach and a run will score. Another run for the Scarlet Knights gives them a 2-run cushion for the first time in this ball game. Throwing error by the third baseman brings a run in. As Lucier takes second in the first and third situation. Lizarda, as that swung on and missed. 1-1 count. One and one on Kimberly DePietro. Zarda's pitch misses way high. Count 2-1 now. This is going to be swung and driven up the middle, bobbled by the shortstop, and she'll have to pocket the throw. Another run able to come in as the Thunderbolts aren't able to record the out.
Shipman got a run that time. Yeah, just when Lizarda was starting to heat up, the fielding and the infield started to slow down a little bit.
Sienna Latender at the plate now as DiPietro takes second base. Runners back in scoring position, second and third with 2 outs and 2 runners already in. Takes that one low. 2-0 on the number 3 hitter playing third base today. Lizarda's pitch is swung on and fouled out of play for the first strike of that bat. 2-1 count now.
I think that's my PSAT advisor going for it. Some teacher from East.
According to Max Preps, Sienna Latendre with 7 home runs on the season.
Yeah, this is really not the time, especially when the momentum
bounces in. 3-1 count now.
Yeah, when everything seems to be on Exeter West Greenwich's side right now, last thing you want is a home run to maybe near the scoreboard, and nothing really that you want right now. Just end the inning, hope for the best.
3-1 pitch is popped up towards the shortstop, gets under it and records the out. Innings over, but 2 runs cross on 2 Thunderbolt errors.
In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score! The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown! In and the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back.
Welcome into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Exeter West Greenwich puts up 3 in the top half of the inning with a lot of help from the Thunderbolts defense.
Yeah, wasn't really, looking like East game around the end. Some runs scored by EWG. But luckily, high ball. Caught luckily and cleanly. Forces it, and that's the best thing they got going for him, you know. That collapse puts the offense a little bit in the corner, but with some fresh, nice fresh new day, free of rain.
Jaylani Rosado leading off the Thunderbolts. Kilday still working on the mound. As she'll swing at the first pitch and pop it down the first baseline towards foul territory, and it'll fall foul. Rosado singled her first at bat. Kilday's 0-1 will miss low. For the count evens at 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. Get by the catcher for ball number 2. 2-1. Kilday's 2-1. Count moves to 3-1. Three and 1 count. Giselle Montiero waiting on deck. 3-1 pitch will be swung on and driven to the shortstop, past her into the outfield, past left fielder. Jaylani Rosado rounds first, heads for second, heading for third now, and she'll be in sliding with a triple. Ball gets by 2 Scarlet Knight defenders, and Rosado takes advantage, makes her way to third base with a leadoff triple.
That's just a great hit, cleanly by Rosado. Forces off the bounce, making it a little difficult for, I believe, that shortstop, number 21 Lucier, to try and make a handle of that, instead going right past her.
Bunt attempt here by Montiero. Runner 90 feet away. Bunt gets down here. Fields and throws onto first, and the runner gets home on the safety squeeze attempt. Montiero does the job and gets the runner in. So the Bolts get one back, come within 2.
Smart play by the Bolts there. Get a sacrifice in exchange for a run. Pretty good trade-off.
Called strike start off that bat to the newly inserted Chloe Mercedes, taking Mariah McKenzie's spot in the lineup. Takes a ball there, counts even at 1-1. Mercedes swings the pitch and knocks the catcher's glove off. Catcher interference puts her on first base.
Catcher interference.
Yep. Catcher interference brings up Rivas to the plate for the Thunderbolts with a runner on first base. 1 away in the inning. Swinging first pitch and fouling it to the backstop. Kilday's 0-1 pitch is going to be driven to the shortstop, who tags second base and won't throw onto first. Gets the lead runner to force out for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, so that's 2 outs now. Right now, you got Leanna Garcia at bat.
Leanna Garcia first pitch swinging as the runner takes off from first and gets into second base safely.
Good redemption play right there. Recovery for the second baseman that was recently out.
Kilday's pitch misses high. Count 1-1. One count on Garcia at the plate. She takes that one, getting out of the way. Runner takes off from second and makes it into third safely. 2 stolen bases for Rivas. Gets her just 1 base away from scoring. 2-1 count. Takes another ball outside. Count now 3-1.
Catcher's watching Rivas right there. The line getting a little bit too sneaky out there.
3-1 count. Melanie De Leon waits on deck as the count runs full with the swinging strike. 3-2 count with 2 outs and a runner on third base for the Thunderbolts, looking to make up more of that deficit as she swings and fouls this right off the catcher. Count stays full, 3-2. Bolts with 1 run in, working on getting back to 3 they gave up in the top half of the frame.
Little kid got lucky with the fence here.
Kilday's pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Dropped at the plate. Tag completes the strikeout. Bolts get 1 back in the bottom half of the inning. Score 5-3.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Top of the 4th inning. Top 4, yeah.
Yeah, so we're at top 4th, I think. Yeah. Top 4th. Top of the 4th inning.
Top of the 4th inning here at Brayton Park. Thunderbolts get 1 back in the bottom half of the frame. Exeter West Greenwich still maintaining a 2-run lead. Looking to add on here. Number 4 hitter leading off for them, Isabel Boffin, leads off.
Oh, Isabel Boston. Okay. Okay. Saying the name of legendary Eastern wearing announcer Isabella Bob. saw it today. Part of the senior walk. Of course, we do have some seniors still out there playing, most notably right now. Pitching Trisha Lazarda.
Isabella Boffin holding down right field. Lazarda's pitch will miss high to start off the inning.
Yeah, who knows, maybe during the middle of the inning, concessions are open now. Snag some chicken tenders.
Count now 2-0 as Lazarda's pitch misses high again. Boffin, the only batter not to hit in the top of the third inning. She'll be sitting 3-0 now. 3-0 count with Becca Kilday waiting on deck. Lazarda gets one back there. Called strike. 3-1 now.
A cheeky little one, called strike. Just a little bit low, but it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And that one's a huge hit right
pops
there.
It up. Second baseman makes a good play to bring it in for the first out of the inning. Jumping in the air and bringing it down.
Yeah, Rivas with a high effort play, good awareness to, make a jump for it, extending the arm. Gets out. Fresh reset now. We got Kilday at bat. That one's high. Count 1-0.
Kilday looking to get something going here and extend the lead. She looks to defend on the mound. Lazarda's 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on and driven to left field. Gets by, rolls to the fence. Kilday rounding first, heads for second, and she'll stop there with a stand-up double. Kilday's second hit of the game.
Kilday with a strong hit, got it past the lady at left field. I believe Renija Gomes. Maybe I think it was a realistic possibility. She might have been able to get that. What?
Chloe Mercedes in left field, I believe.
Oh, Chloe Mercedes, my mistake, partner. Had a realistic chance of getting to that, but
Now at the plate, Madison Rathbone, and she takes first pitch ball, apologies. Swings through that one, helps out Lazarda on the mound. Count now 1-1. Count even at 1 as Lazarda's pitch is going to be bouncing in for a ball. Count moves to 2-1. One away here in the top of the fourth inning with a runner on second. Lazarda's pitch will be swung on and dribbled to the shortstop. Backhands, throws to first base in time for the second out of the inning. Kilday advances to third. On the throw, 2 outs and a runner on third base now with Samantha Gordon up to the plate. Samantha Gordon up to the plate, looking to extend the lead with a runner on third base as she watches strike one in.
This is where Lazarda was spotty back in the third inning.
The ball gets a little away from the catcher, not enough to score the runner. Count 1-1.
Yeah, she was a little spotty that last inning. Along with the entire team, just couldn't close up. And when they did, it was just extra 2 runs.
Is in. Oh, misses high. Fight might have got the call, but count 2-1. Lazarda's 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Count evens now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Lizardo looking to have her first scoreless inning of the evening today. As Gordon swings and drives it down the third baseline, but rolls foul. Count stays 2-2. Two outs for the Scarlet Knights as they look to extend their lead. Lizardo's pitch will miss high. Count runs full now, 3-2. Full count on Samantha Gordon. Is missing high for ball 4. Top of the zone. Not favorable to the Thunderbolts so far. Runners on first and third for the Scarlet Knights, and it brings up Bryn Sauerbrey to the plate. She swings at the first pitch, pops it up as Trisha Lizardo brings it in on the mound. No runners across for the Scarlet Knights.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Cranston fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try to kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Cranston fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try to kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Cranston fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
Welcome back in for the bottom of the 4th inning. No runners across for Exeter West Greenwich in the top half of the frame. Bolts bringing up their 8-9 hitters before flipping over to the top of the order in the bottom of the 4th, working to get back from a 2-run deficit. Mulaney De Leon leading off for the Thunderbolts here. Swinging at the first pitch for the first strike of that bat.
I think you just say Melanie De Leon, Chad. But with the little E at the end, kind of tough, but whatever.
Potato. Kilday's 0-1 pitch is low for a ball.
Well, I mean, it's kind of more than potato when you got parents watching. I mean, a potato doesn't really have parents, nor does a tomato.
The 0-1. 1-1 swung on and missed. Count now 1-2. Gilday's 1-2 pitch works inside on De Leon. Count evens at 2-2.
17 Leon getting a little bit nervous, but just keep calm and just strike when you think it's right.
Count. Full now, 3-2. Tight zone at the plate. Payoff pitch. Miss low, and De Leon will take her base. First batter reaches for the Thunderbolts in the bottom of the 4th inning. Brings up the pitcher, Trisha Lizarda. First pitch to Lizarda, misses high, count 1-0. Count now. Gilday looking for the zone early. This is going to be popped up to the catcher. No play being able to be made. Foul ball. Counts 2-1. Would have been a tough catch. Showing bunt and fouling it to the backstop. Count moves 2-2 on Lizarda. Two pitch misses. Count now full again, 3-2. Back-to-back batters working a full count. Nevaeh Fatorma waiting on deck. Kilday's payoff pitch misses way high. Back-to-back walks, puts runners on first and second with nobody out. And the lineup will flip over, and Nevaeh Fatorma comes to the plate as Exeter West Greenwich's coach comes out for a mound visit here.
Yeah, the Scarlet Knights have really put themselves not in a great position. You know, with arguably the top hitter, you know, one of the top hitters on the team, Nevaeh Fatorma, you know, huge speedster, you know, might be able to just hit it deep and get a lot of runs in, or at least, you know, if it goes that far, home run, and it was 0 outs, you know. It's a really tough situation, you know, even though you're only up by 2 right now.
New pitcher checking into the game as Sienna Letendre takes over on the mound. Runners on first and second. The pitcher Lizarda having a special pinch runner, Kiara McGarty, coming into the game to run for her at first base.
Columbus not looking too slow right now.
Letendre warming up on the mound as the lefty Fatorma gets ready to face off with a big opportunity to get the Bolts back into this ball game.
Got a really strong opportunity here.
All warmed up and ready to go here. Fatorma getting the first at bat against the new pitcher, Letendre.
Yeah, I'm just confirming Kiara McGarty at first base now.
Courtesy runner. About ready to get back underway in the bottom of the 4th inning. As Nevaeh Fatorma steps in.
Come on, Sienna! Come on, Sienna, you got this.
And I hear the cheers, so pumped up.
Showing bunt and not able to get it down. 0-1 now. Gloves it on the mound, throws to third base, tagged for the first out of the inning.
I think Coach Richards calling for interference, but
I know that bag. You could have turned two. You ready, Becca? You got this.
First out of the inning. Latendra gloves it on the mound and throws on to third base for the first out.
All right, Sienna, nice snag.
Lead runner taken off as Viveros comes up to the plate for the Thunderbolts. Takes strike one.
Nice job, Sienna.
Jada Viveros at the plate against the Tendre, bringing a little more heat on the mound. She'll pull back there. Ball gets over catcher's head to the backstop, and runners advance to third and second.
yeah, maybe a little bit too much heat there.
There's that potential.
Yeah, maybe just a smudge too high.
Come on, Sienna.
Offered at it. Count 1-2. One and two with one away. Tying run on second base. As Latendre's pitch is swung on and driven to left field. It'll get through and into the gap.
That's money.
Rolls to the fence as rounding second and staying there is Viveros. Both runners score, and the Thunderbolts have tied the ball game at 5. One away and a runner on second following the Viveros double. Giovanni Rosado up to the plate.
Again, a strong hit coming in from Cranston East, and
Rosado
foul right there.
Fouls it off to the first base dugout.
Clean strike to left field. Good bounce. 2 runs in.
Rosado pops this one up and out of play. 0-2 now. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Could have hit quote unquote delicious chicken tenders.
Already in as Rosado takes this one low. Count now 1-2.
Come on, Sienna.
1-2 count on Rosado. Latendre's pitch is fouled again to the first base dugout. Count stays 1-2. Go ahead run on second base. Rosado looks to drive them in. Tendre's pitch is driven down the right field line. Will land fair, and the runner will score from second base. Rosado rounding second, heading for third, sliding in with her second trip. Puts the Bolts back ahead in this game.
Another strong hit coming out of Rosado. This time.
Bunt attempt fouled away at the plate. Bolts not afraid to play small ball. Many batters showing bunt, but they're hitting it well, so I just want to keep doing that as count now 0-2 on the 2 fouled off bunts. It's the game you play, trying to get that run in from third, just 1 away. 0-2 count. Doubt they'd want to bunt here. Tender's pitch misses high and gets away from the catcher. Rosado comes home and slides in safely. Bolts get an insurance run here. Score moves to 7-5 as this game's barely halfway over and 12 runs combined already in.
We're taken. And from the catcher mishap. Got some weird wiring going on.
Count now 1-2, moving to 2-2. Bases empty, but 4 runs already in. So Tendra's pitch will miss high and the count runs full. Tendra's still working on getting her first out after relieving Kilday in the middle of this inning. Strike 3 called. Gets the strike out for the second out. And it'll bring up Mariah Means Waldorf coming back into the game following Mercedes taking the first at bat of this restarted game. Saw Mariah running in a little late to this game, but missed her first at bat. Back in the lineup now. The head coach, Jordan McHale, discussing the lineup changes.
Yeah, let's see what the people have ordered. I think some doughboys, French fries. Yeah, nice eats coming out from the concession booth today.
Haven't seen any chicken tenders yet.
I wonder why. Yeah, you know. I will not say anything about the quality of the food served here.
Umpire and head coach of the Thunderbolts still discussing the lineup changes. Reinserting Means Waldorf into the lineup.
Yeah, experienced this a lot during the volleyball season, just questioning the lineup stuff between coach and referee. It really is boring trying to fill in some airtime. It also gives us time to reflect on the friends we've made, the journey we've taken. You know, how you've become from a sophomore TSM writer to now doing play-by-play for softball. And how I greet people even when I don't know their name.
Tim Yanes Eagle getting a little too big for his britches here as we're getting back underway. Mariah taking her at bat against Latendre, and she'll take the first pitch high. Count 1-0. What is Burl waffling on about over here? You just have to wonder.
What?
Talking about greeting people who doesn't know his name as count moves 2-0.
I am being serious right now. I feel like I've gotten to the point where I can say hi and people.
Pitch will be in for a called strike.
Yeah, we do not have to bring Caden Holtzman into this. Very great person, but I don't think right now is a perfect fit to talk about that right now.
Holtzman feeling like Soldier Boy as he stole his whole flow. The 2-1 pitch will miss low. Count now 3-1 in the hitter's favor. Stole Holtzman's entire flow. Morning announcements.
I mean, it's not my fault.
The 3-1 pitch will miss high, and Mariah takes her base.
It's just awkward pitching right there. You know, still top of the fourth.
Bottom
Or
of the fourth
bottom
inning,
of the
2
fourth.
outs,
Yeah.
4 runs in.
And I deeply apologize that I have to continue on from what may be the greatest catchphrase in history. That one is a little bit high. I count 1-0.
Count now 2-0. Bolts aren't finished on offense. Rivas batting with 2 outs. Count 3-0. Tendre struggling to find the plate here. Just fouled off. Count now 3-1.
Has been the greatest day of pitching for the newly instated Sienna Latendre.
The tender, the chicken tenders, medium rare chicken tenders, as that's a ball 4. Runners on first and second.
And walking away from the chicken tenders. Live decision.
Yana Garcia up to the plate. Runners on first and second after back-to-back walks. Garcia first pitch swinging, and the ball will roll foul down the third baseline. Leanna Garcia, runners on first and second, as that will go over her catcher, and runners advance into scoring position. Count evens at 1-1, and runners move into second and third base on the wild pitch.
That's some, like you said, Chad, just some wild action we're seeing here from the tender. Oof. Oh, yeah, that's not going to help you either.
Ball gets completely by the catcher, catches the umpire, runner able to score.
So is that 8-5, 7?
8-5 following the ball. 2-1 count.
Yeah, this has just been some erratic pitching we've seen today.
Means Waldorf coming in to score. Count 3-1, I believe, as Rivas gets back to third base in time.
And we got a
Picture of Yankee Stadium with the wildfire fog. Strike called.
They canceled the Yankees White Sox game.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Because that's what it looks like. That's what it should look like. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
Air
Oh, that
quality.
makes
That's what it should look like. That's what it looks like.
yeah.
Gets away, ball
Yeah.
4, and runner sneaks in to score.
Nice little Mario jump. After
Pass
that.
ball brings the runner home as the Thunderbolts pile on in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, Thunderbolt's just putting on a rampage right now.
3 walks in a row as the Bolts have batted around here and led off the inning. De Leon up to the plate as she swings through the first pitch.
Yes.
Melanie De Leon up to the plate. Walked her first at bat this inning.
Oh.
This one will run high, and the runner will advance from first base. Umpire had called time. Runner retreats back to first. Unsure if it was no pitch. As De Leon swings through that one. And Latendry's 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
Yeah, I think after this, we got to make a scramble for the concessions.
After the game.
Okay.
dribbled towards first baseline, fielded by Latendre, flipped onto first base, and the inning is over, but not before the Thunderbolts put up 6 runs and take the lead 9-5 as we enter the top of the 5th inning.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Welcome to the top of the 5th inning here at Brayton Park. Thunderbolts put up 6 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning, batting around and taking the lead 9-5 here as we get ready to get underway with Trisha Lizardo still working on the mound for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you can say that last inning, at least for Scarlet Knights, really an issue of just really bad pitching, or just disgusting pitching. Or I wouldn't call it disgusting, but just not so great pitching. A lot of high balls, allowing runners to get to the next base, even to home plate, getting the easy runs out of it.
We are about 5 feet from the Scarlet Knights dugout as Elena Chipman leads us off here.
I'm sorry if you're hearing that bench.
Swinging through the first pitch. 0-1 now on the 9-hitter. Doubled in her last at bat. Drove in, scored the run of the 3rd inning, and she'll swing and rip this straight at the shortstop. Gets by into center field, and by everybody as they struggle to get it back in the infield, but no advance. She'll settle for her single, and a lineup flips over as Ashley Lucier comes to the plate.
I mean, to be granted, never said the game was over.
Game is definitely not over, especially with how both offenses hasn't stopped putting runners on base. Lizardo's first pitch is in for a called strike. What was the concession stand prices looking like, Tim?
Well, obviously accounting inflation, as that one's a foul ball.
To the dugout. 0-2 now.
So you get a solid price on an Angus burger, $6. Chicken wings and chicken tenders is $5 each, 10 each.
Okay.
Not sure how much the beef hot dog costs, but I don't think they're going to be grilling any tonight. And that one's hit,
Popped
deep.
to left field. Mariah under it, recording the first out of the inning. Celebrating with the center fielder.
Yeah, good spotting of the ball by Means Waldorf. Easy ball to spot, easy hit ball. Nothing too serious you have to go through. That's clean. That's the out. Did what you gotta do.
Showing bunt and getting it down. Lizardo bounces off the mound and throws on the first. Gets by the first baseman into right field. Runner able to come across and score on the error. Chipman coming in to score.
So now 9-6.
Yep.
And that's just the opposite of what's supposed to happen. I think Lizardo might have thrown it a little bit too low for for Starlet Revis's liking. Had the chance to get it out, but instead, no out. Plus, Exeter West Greenwich getting a run right there.
Brings up the pitcher now, Sienna Latendre, to the plate with a runner in scoring position on second base. First pitch misses low. Count 1-0 with one out in the top of the fifth inning. Lizardo's 1-0. Misses outside. 2-0 count now. First base is open. Walk wouldn't hurt the Thunderbolts too badly if they want to pitch around the power hitter. A little Carlos Morejo action. It's 3-0. As Lizardo misses outside. 4-pitch walk.
She was just like a statue right there. Sienna Latendre.
Walk brings up Isabel Boston to the plate. One out. Double play now in order. Lizardo's first pitch is driven straight at the shortstop, who catches it on a line. Frozen rope caught by the shortstop and called out at second base. A double play. Nothing you can do at second base as one run gets across for the Scarlet Knights in the top of the fifth.
Dang, son.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth inning. Exeter West Greenwich gets one run back before getting a double play.
Yeah, last time we saw shortstop for the Thunderbolts made a wonderful play, on a nice little whammy. Definitely not the term to call it, but, just a nice strong highlight there. Reaches high and then immediately goes for the second base while it was a controversial call. Like we discussed, got him out, did the job.
Lizardo leading off here and taking a ball high.
And
Count now even at 1-1 with the called strike. Lizardo trying to keep the pressure going after the 6-run fourth inning. Count 1-2. What other prices we got, Tim?
all right. Are you a fried pickle fan, Chaz?
Yep,
$5.
not bad. Swung on and fouled to the backstop. Looking like on the replay of the double play to end the top of the fifth inning, the runner got in the way and prevented the fielder from making a play, resulting in the out call by the umpire. Count now 2-2.
And I think the steal of the day, popcorn for $1. And that one might be the steal of the
Rounded
day
up the
too.
middle, by
Yeah.
the center fielder, and it'll keep rolling. Lazarda rounding second, heading for third as she'll stand up with a triple. Third Thunderbolt triple. And this one leading off the inning for Trisha Lazarda.
Those are like 4 different players from the Knights that could have had a chance to knock the ball, but instead, nobody gets it. Goes all the way to the scoreboard, to center field, and Lazarda makes great advantage of it and just blasts off third base, scoring position. Wow.
Kiara McGarty coming in as the courtesy runner for the pitcher at third base. As the lineup flips over and Nevaeh Fatorma comes up to the plate, shows bunt, not able to get it down. Oh, and 1 here. Bolts threatening to reach double digits. Get their 10th run across. Fatorma pulls back here. That one misses outside. Count evens at 1-1. Tendry working on the mound. The 1-1 pitch will be pulled back. Another bunt attempt. 2-1 now. Two-one count. Fatorma pulls back the bunt again. Count now 3-1. Nobody out and a runner on third base. Bolts leading by 3 and looking for more as the ball 4 and runners on first and third now. Nobody out. And Fatorma takes second. Ball gets by the pitcher and the runner scores from third. McGarty coming in on the throwing error, getting it back to the mound. 10-6 now. And a runner on second.
That was not too sure what happened there, Chaz. But whatever he did, simply worked out to perfection, even if it was some throwing error.
Jada Viveros up at the plate. She'll take ball 1 high. As behind us we have some children playing, using a lacrosse stick to carry a soccer ball. Called strike. Count 1-1 with nobody out in the inning.
Yeah, I mean, they might as well just be playing golf, these little kids, you know.
Oh, Viveros hit in the foot by the pitch. Takes her base. Runners on first and second. Hit by pitch brings up Jaylani Rosado.
Yeah, another bad pitch there. You know, call that ow my leg. Nice little SpongeBob reference there.
Jaylani Rosado, 2 triples in back-to-back at bats, 3 for 3 on the day, and back in another spot to do damage for the Thunderbolts. As she swings at the first pitch and pops it up towards center field. It gets down in center, past the center fielder, and runners will advance. Bases loaded. Runners hesitant to move off contact, but drops in and everyone is safe. Bases loaded for Giselle Montiero with nobody away. Bolts really looking to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, maybe some time before I starve to death here, Chaz.
After the game. Me, I'm hungry too. Latendre's pitch will be swung on and fouled towards the first baseline. Diving attempt by the first baseman, but it'll fall foul. Great effort by the first baseman to try to bring down the first out of the inning for the Scarlet Knights. Montiero now takes the ball up and away. Tendre hoping to just get out of this with one run as she gets the first out of the inning, striking out Montiero, and it brings up Mariah Means-Waldorf.
Brought up in good time. Still got a good opportunity. I think it just scared away its toddler Jazz.
Mariah Means-Waldorf up at the plate, one out, and the base is loaded as she takes first pitch high for a ball. Tendre falling behind on Waldorf as that pitch is in for a strike. Count even 1-1. One pitch is swung on and fouled to the backstop. Count moves to 1-2. One and two count as Latendre looking for a crucial second out. Swings and a miss, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts brings the Bolts chances from scoring, dropping and dropping. 2 outs, and the Scarlet Knights might be able to get out of this inning with just one runner scoring. Estrella Rivas up at the plate. Tendre's pitch is gonna miss high. Count 1-0. Any ball past this infield could easily score 2 runs as the count moves to 2-0. Count. Tendre looking to get back in that bat as this is fouled towards the first base dugout. Count 2-1. Two and 1 count on Estrella Rivas as the pitch misses low. 3-1. And nowhere to put the runner. 3 balls and 1 strike. Bases loaded. Don't want to be walking in runs here. Rivas takes her base and a runner comes in to score.
Yeah, what a great commentator's curse by Chaz Adams. The help get first try kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
Welcome back now to the top of the 6th inning as the Thunderbolts have taken a commanding lead of this one. Scoring 4 in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's yellow again.
Yeah. Apparently the wildfires are causing a little bit of our broadcast. We messed up a little bit in the jam to the Canadians. I hope everybody here is sorry. A little soft touch right there. Looks for strong runs
Samantha
there.
Gordon up to the plate with nobody out and 2 runners on, looking to start putting some work in on this deficit. Take a strike there.
Come on, Sam. You got it, Sam. Check that place.
Lizardo's 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled off towards the third base dugout. Count 0-2. Lizardo's 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Come on, Bryn.
Yeah, my favorite CPC moment definitely has to be during the Dallas Mavericks. Down big by 45.
Driven to the shortstop. Gets by her, runner rounding and heading for home. The throw from the outfield is in time at the plate. Called out at the plate by the home plate umpire from shortstop for the second out of the inning. And stops the runner from scoring.
There's an extremely mixed reaction from either team.
As you would expect.
Yeah, definitely. Could have had a really big chance to cut the lead down to 6.
Woohoo.
To continue, Chris Paul,
Makes huge 3 to cut the lead down to 41.
42.
That was a bad play.
Huge lead. Huge 3.
Shortstop. Great play for the third out of the inning. Score stays 13-6 out of great defense from the Cranston East shortstop.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a down!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown. Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on.
Welcome in for the bottom of the 6th inning. Bolts leave them scoreless in the top half as strike called on Trisha Lizardo. Great lead intact as Lizardo goes down 0-2. Sienna Latendry working on the mound for the Scarlet Knights. Little slip there.
Yeah, just a little slip up.
One and 2 count. As Lizardo grounds it to the third baseman who throws on to first in time for the first out of the inning. Lineup flips over. Nevaeh Fatorma coming up for what is her 5th at bat, I believe. Everyone hits. One attempt missing here. Fatorma pulling back here. Tender's pitch will be offered at and missed. 2-1 count now. 1 out. Bolts looking to add on to their lead. Won't swing there. 3-1.
Got Coach Isaiah clapping out, showing out.
Tendre will miss low for ball 4. Not somebody you want to give the free pass to. Fatorma likely to steal. Looking to make the Scarlet Knights pay. Jada Viveros up at the plate now. Tendry's pitch will bounce in as Fatorma steals second with ease. She's on it. She's a truck star.
Oh my God.
She is.
You have to say it like that. I mean, whatever. The 2-time track record breaker. Nevaeh Fatorma, that one.
Veros fouls that to the first base dugout. Count evens at 1-1. Playing at the Falcons softball field today. A little switch up from the first half of this game as Viveros pops it to left field. No play able to be made in left. Runner coming around to score as Viveros stands on second. Stand-up double, and the Bolts put up the 14th run of the game for them.
And that is another bang bang hit as everyone's meeting up at the pitcher mound to discuss opportunities or the missed opportunities.
Bolts just 2 runs away from ending this game early.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Kind of yellow again, at least for a quarter. If there's any instance of a laggy broadcast, deeply apologize.
Jelani Rosado fouling this one up and over the backstop.
Oh!
Hitting the gazebo.
Might have to head out to the injury tent after that one. That gazebo took a hard hit. Gotta land him on IR for a couple of games.
This will get by the catcher behind the plate. Runner advancing to third. Bolts looking to go home early on this. 1 away.
1 away?
1 out away in the inning. The mercy ruling run at the plate. As she'll swing and drive this to left field.
Oh.
Bounces off the left fielder. Hard hit. And Rosado will slide into second with a double. Bolts now 1 run away from ending this game early. Left fielder took a hard hit trying to field that one as Giselle Montero up to the plate with 1 away. Tim Yoon fighting the hunger. I'm sure he wants this. As the left fielder gets replaced following the hard hit ball. Number 17 checking into the game for the Scarlet Knights. Lillian Main. She replaces Emma Ruggieri in left field. Hopefully everything is all right. Hard hit ball. Coach and umpire discussing the lineup changes.
You should write an article after this,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fighting the hunger away by drinking some water. As
Not just any water. Propel water. Flavored.
electrolyte water beverage. Tim Yeen, Thunderbolt Sports Media, has taken about 15 propels in about 3 times that he's been over.
Try
my
not to
house.
be blasphemous and slander.
Hopefully the East Sports ends soon, so this man doesn't have to keep coming over and stealing all my supply.
I mean, you never know. I might be down for some Wii Sports or beating you in Jeopardy off crazy Final Jeopardy. That one. Call ball?
Computing error allowed this man to win. That doesn't count. We all know the rules. That doesn't count.
I think the problem is that we
Giselle
focus
Montiero
too
up
much.
to the plate. Swinging through that one, count 1-1. 1 out and the winning run on second base, at least. The winning run to get this game over with as soon as possible. Pulls back the bunt, called strike. 1 away, and Mariah Means Waldorf waiting on deck. She'll pop this one up to the pitcher's mound for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now.
That was almost the dagger.
Tim's food cravings might have to wait another 3 outs if the Bolts can't score this run. Tender's pitch is swung on and missed at the plate. That's count now 0-1. (15-6). Thunderbolts leading it. Looking to end this one early. Tender's pitch is going to be taken for a ball outside. 1-1 count on Means Waldorf. Mariah dribbles this one foul off of the plate. Count now 1-2.
It's off to Leonard. Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Tim Yeen, suffering from schizophrenia, doesn't know what sport he's commentating. Latendry pitch misses high, count 2-2.
I think there was a very obvious reference there that you just simply couldn't understand, Chaz. Maybe it's your lack of social media experience or, your focus.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Straight to the backstop. Mariah might make it to first base, and she will. Inning continues despite the strikeout. Drops third strike. Puts runners on first and third.
Yeah, can you believe it? A chance to end things early.
Tim Yeen's opportunity to get food early just came. So much more possible. That's by the backstop as Rosado comes in to score the 16th run of the game, and Mariah Means Waldorf moves to third base. I believe that should be enough to end this game.
I guess not.
Let's see. I think it's a 10 run. (15-6). Oof. Oh, there it is. We had the score right. Got me scared for a second. 16-6. Final score in 6. Thunderbolts take it in a 2-day affair, led by Giovanni Rosado's 5-for-5 day with 2 triples, 3 extra base hits. Oh my goodness, that's just insane. Bunch of walks on both sides kept this game going a while, but 16-6.
Sorry, you still play Mount St. Charles
Final score:
on Thursday or Friday.
East back against Mount St. Charles on Friday, looking for revenge following their 17-2 loss. Their 7-2 loss in the Winners bracket.
A nice one, Chaz.
Final score here, 16-6. Thunderbolts take it.